It is a beautiful day, even though it's very overcast and we are expecting rain this weekend. It's around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it should get to the mid-50s today. And we've had really, really cold temperatures at night, which is why I have covers on most of all of my GreenStalks. You'll see over here in this little pool, some water has frozen up. It's still frozen now. As well as in my watering can, which I really should put that somewhere. You don't want to have your water freezing up in your watering cans. They can split even though they're metal. So I'll take the covers off of all of these so you can see here in just a minute. So let me actually go ahead and do that. I'll show you the ones that I do not have covered first though. Over here I have some shallots. The first top two tiers are shallots. And then the bottom three tiers I planted garlic, but it was store purchased garlic, and apparently that is not going to sprout for me. Sometimes I'll throw out cloves of garlic from the grocery store and they sprout, but sometimes they don't. So I have some growing that sprouted from another grocery store trip that I made in another garden, but the ones I put up here did not, so that's okay. Now this is one I left uncovered, even though I intended to cover it, so I had a little plant support on there. I just never got around to covering it. As you can see, I lost a lot of plants to the cold. There's my lettuce. This is the French crisp lettuce. Mostly turnip greens are in here, a little bit of arugula. Doesn't look very happy right now. I had some fennel in here as well that was hit by a freeze, so not really planning on keeping a lot of this. The cilantro should do okay through the winter. Over here I have, of course, the rosemary. I've been clipping a lot of that. Love my rosemary. And my tarragon over here is finally dying back. It needs to go through a really good freeze chill period, so it'll come back the next year. I think I shared that with you guys in my how to grow tarragon video. I would always bring it indoors in the winter and it would die, and the one that stayed outside would always live. So I finally figured out why. It really needs to have a chill period. Okay, so let me show you guys the plants in here and see how they're doing. I love that these unzip from the top. It makes it so easy to access everything in here. Okay. The lettuce up here, it looks like I've lost one, but a lot of these are getting kind of stressed out. So my carrots are doing fine. I knew I would lose my nasturtiums over there because they're extremely sensitive to the cold. And then I have a lot of cilantro in here. Let's see what else I can show you guys. Lots of cilantro and carrots mainly in this one. I've been clipping a lot of cilantro. I clipped a lot last night along with some lettuce for lettuce wraps. Okay, in this one we have a lot more lettuce growing. This is the French crisp again. That's what I'm going to grow from now on. And we have parsley, the curly parsley. I have some turnip greens in here. Arugula, lots of arugula. Some leeks up there. I've harvested leeks already out of here and did a wonderful potato and leek soup. This is my spinach. Look how beautiful. Just been loving the spinach and using it in my egg drop soup and making spinach artichoke dip. Really good. And that one again, of course, I just showed you that one. And then more spinach. Beautiful spinach. Now, I'm keeping the cover on the spinach only because if I just give it a few more degrees of warmth, the growth will continue. But if it gets to a certain temperature, it'll stop growing, it'll go dormant, it won't die, but it won't resume growth until early spring when the temperatures warm up again. So I thought, even though it'll survive my winters fine, if I can let it continue to grow a little bit, why not? I have the frost cover, so I'm just keeping it covered for now. Alright, my last one here, this is mostly all arugula and the French crisp lettuce. I've just been picking so much of everything. Now the arugula has actually started to bolt on me. You can see the leaves are getting skinnier up through the center. It's growing, but they're still delicious. As a matter of fact, I think the flavor even has improved a little bit. It's not in the heat of the summer. They're real cold, and so they have a very sweet flavor. Not sweet, because arugula is never really sweet, but it's peppery. Has a nice flavor. So anyway, that's what's growing right here in Zone 6B in western North Carolina. Down here in that garden is pretty much my kind of overflow garden. I think I put some onions out there, shallots, garlic, just whatever I had extra. If I don't have room for it up here, that's where it goes. So I hope you guys are out there having a good time, staying warm. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a beautiful day.